T&M store. Shocked they don't have it open because this is where you get your carts at. See, the electric mobile cart, my mobility cart, right here. Knoebels Convenient Rentals. All rentals require a valid driver's license. Electric mobility $50. Push wheel $10. Single stroller $15. Double stroller $20. Wagon $12. And over here is another pavilion you could rent out if you needed to. But they used to have bingo over there at one time. But it looks like they're putting something in at the end over there. I don't know what they're doing there. They're going to add another pavilion? Or they're putting something in over there. I wonder if they're putting another ride in. You never know. Kettle corn here. Kettle corn for $8. Caramel corn $9.50. White cheddar $7.50. Yellow cheddar $7.50. Cotton candy $6. Water $3.50. Soda $3.50. Juice $3. Gatorade $3.50. So I'm back. Here's a picnic area, and here's the way in when they have the light show in the winter time. You come in this direction, and I'm not sure what they're doing over there. I guess it's just a place where they store rocks and stuff. All right, they have their own quarry. Yeah, that's cool. All right. If you want to get information from the park, here's the person right here at the end here. Get the information from. More recycling bins, and make sure you use that. All right. They haven't opened up yet. Getting there. Around 11:30, a lot of stuff will start be opening. And the impulse, it takes you straight up and drops you and takes you in circles. Another press penny machine. They're all over the park, and I'm showing you where they are. If somebody watches this. Okay, return rentals here in the back, and another restroom. Oh. They have a couple of these fountains around the park, one over by the golf course, and the water comes right out of the stream. So if you want to taste stream water, drink that. And then you have here at the Impulse, you have these more street lights, odd street lights, but nice ones. All right. All right, there's another couple ticket booths out there, and they also have a ride out there called the bus, and it takes you up and around. And here's the giant Ferris wheel. Guest services. You come here if you want to ask questions about things. And the loaf. Everybody was asking me about why the loaf is here. It's just a thing to ask about. I mean, it's not a thing that has any bread in it if you consider cookies and stuff. But they used to have other things here. Right here, popping pearl fruit tea, green tea, Funfetti Twister, Dole Whips. There seems like they're opening. If you like Dole Whips, that's what they have here. Alright, over here they have an espresso latte American macchiato cappuccino. They have refreshers made with green coffee extract, a natural source of energy. But they also have baked goods here in this section. You can see the baked goods right down in there. And there's the creamer right there when she's opening. Okay. And here at the Galleon, here's a picture photo option with the giant pirate. And just like over there at the Skaloosh, a giant Viking. Okay. Here's a place you go on the other side over there. You can eat over here. They have several different things, line stuff you can go through and other things. Here's a Italian trapeze for you. One of the oldest whipper. It used to be when they first put it in there, did not have a roof. A galleon. This is the second galleon they had. The first one went out, so they had to refurbish it to get a new one. Excuse me. All right, they have and more a little bit over here. Casa de Refresco, candy corners. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'll just show you what I can. I've showed you a lot already. There's a lot of more flower stuff around here. Here's a satellite, which they call it a jet plane or other things people call it. Salt and pepper shakers is one my dad used to call it. My dad said he was in it and ended up flying out of one of them, but I never heard it was in the papers or anything. Shooting waters. Is a water gun. Here is the number one bumper cars in the world. The scooters. No head-on collisions. One way only. No head-on collisions. All right. Here's the passenger boats, and they say they can't get certain designs, but oh well. They're not easy to design, even to stare either. Okay, well, we're coming over to the kiddie section, but there's other things that's hidden within this area, like these. You can now look at the trees and stuff. There's all different trees in this area. People don't see that. They just walk right on by. And that's what I see here. Balloon bust. Okay, and then they have these spruce trees. Here's some pine trees. White pine. Today, this weekend, they have the Hello, I'm Johnny Cash as my tribute band. But next week they had the Parrot Beach, and then and then on the Sunday after is the Star Theater band. All right, here's several things that's kind of historic, and that's these right here. They redone them, but they're the same ones. They just restored them, and they're a lot easier to stare than when I was a kid. That's what I was told anyhow. I'm not allowed to drive them. And here's a carousel with circus animals and oddball equipment here. Let's shade out of the Carousel Museum. What it looks like. This is the Spanish Bambini. It's a mixture of all kinds of rides, but it kind of looks like I'm gonna say shades out of the carousel. But it's Spanish Bambini. They even have rockets in there. This were nice for the kids. Over here had a small boat ride. If you don't want to take the kids on the big small boat ride, they have the small one over here. The kiddie boats. Then you had the Red Barons, which been here longer than most of these rides that Red Baron has. But it was in a different spot. I think it was over here where the fly fight or the sky fighters are. So over here they have the frog hopper, which I haven't seen that around much either. Then they have the sky slide, which hasn't been around much either. Hasn't ran since 2000. Another water fountain. They're all over the park. And over here you have the pony carts. Yeah, the pony carts. Over here you have the place where people dig, and you have another. I'm going across another bridge. I didn't want to go across that one. It takes you up and back down. If you have a little thing on certain things, you know. I have a super shovel, which you can dig in there with the super shovel by putting 50 cents or a quarter.
It's $1.
$1 now.
Yeah.
Used to be 50 cents.
Yeah.
Now, what do you expect for the economics today?
Yeah.
The kitty wheel, which small one? Here's the small carts I used to get on when I was little. That probably went up too. All these prices went up since I was little. They do have an area where you can get change at. Ticket booth. They have a lot of kiddie rides. Here's a Hampton. Right there is a Hampton. What I was talking to the guy about. But it's a little bit different than the one at the carnival. You have a doodle bug or a going buggy. And over here you have the Panther cars, which I was on many times when I was little. Then you have Old Smoky over there, which takes you out around the park, but it used to take you a different way. And there's a blacksmith shop. And over here's a small carousel, which is Steen and Gonstein Carousel, which was built it has an organ here too. Is this 28 horse carousel were hand carved in 1912 and purchased by Lawrence Knoebels in 1948. Resustained and restored by Knoebels, it became permanent attraction here in 1976. I don't usually see it here, though. That's the problem. Here's a fixed steam tractor, which is retired. 1948. Here's where we get on the Old Smoky. Here's a Farmall tractor. An area where you storage your renewable energy. Over here, the Valley Smithy, Valley Smithy, the hand crystal iron works. And there's somebody making something in there. There's restrooms behind this low scenery room, which has a few things you would like to see in here. This is for people that has a hard time seeing, and the kids and stuff. You take the kids in and have local stuff that they have stuff in there for kids to play with that has a hard time seeing in the park because of the sun or glare. And a giant bear. Over here's the baby changing room, and they have a few things on the other side over here. Looks like they took something out over here and put a pavilion in there for kids, but it looks like they took pavilion for the people over here. Yeah. Well, trying to figure out what they took out there. All right, you got the copters here. You have VW, VIA, and Knoebels, and got an emergency helicopter there. You have a nutcracker over here, a photo op. Then you have a little tiny whip here. Little tiny whip for kids. Then over here you have a little tiny bumper cars. And then you have a little train. So then here's the Cosmo Clubhouse, which it's closed, but I'm not sure if it's going to be open or not. a meet and greet. This is where you get your meet and greet right here. If you get tired, put 50 cents in this machine and sit down and put your feet. And over there, if it's open, there's signs and stuff, and there's a lot of the employees over that side. For now, they're over there for where their assignments are today.
That's a lot better than like what I thought.
Yo, kettle corn, another kettle corn area. And I'm back at the beginning. There is only one spot that I haven't showed you yet. But two spots I haven't showed you, and I'm gonna go over there now. So I'm gonna skip from this carousel over there. Hidden in this park, you might find stuff that you might not expect to be here. Like here, you have a mailbox made into a birdhouse, which is the once upon a time. So it's probably have a light in it or something. So you can get gator bites over here when they open at 11:30. So not my favorite, but you guys can try them. Also hidden behind the black diamond is hidden behind the food court, and it's on the other side of the museum. Cole over at the Knoebels Museum too is in the back. But you also have kids playing on the train, and also there's usually a guide telling you about the Civil War and history around there. Then I'll go take you somewhere that should be a little interesting for everybody. So over there you see there's a photo op right next to the museum. But all right, well, I'm doing a part 4.